In this video, let me share with you my personal journey of starting a business and growing it from $0 to $42,000 a month using the Amazon FBA e-commerce platform and law of attraction. And hopefully this will inspire you to pursue your own financial freedom, because I know you can do it. Stay with me. Welcome back to Choosing Gratitude. My name is Karen and I'm your co-creator today. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for being part of my gratitude tribe. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. This is a channel that's all about helping you choose your dream life by applying simple and powerful gratitude techniques. It all started about a little over 2 years ago. I was at a point in my life where I had successfully manifested the career I wanted. However, at that point, I felt that I was a little bored. And also, I realized that, even though I enjoy doing what I do, I was still chained to my desk 4 days a week, because 1 day a week I work from home. So I know that my employer was already nice enough to allow me to work from home 1 day a week, and that was really the best deal I could get from working at any corporate environment. One day I was asking myself, do I really want my life to be like this for the rest of my career, the next few decades? So I was sitting in meditation, and this idea just occurred to me. What if I could set my own schedule? What if I could do it from anywhere in the world? What if I could make more money but have more freedom? And at that time, I really couldn't find any way that could make this idea possible. So I just released this idea to the universe, and I said, look, I'm not in any rush, but surprise me with anything. I'm open, and I'm willing to see what you have for me. And I think now, looking back, this kind of mindset is really the best mental position for you to attract anything, because you don't attach any heavy feelings. You're not saying, oh, universe, I'm desperate, right? I was just pretty light about it. I wasn't really, into starting a business. Let me tell you why. I have seen a lot of people starting business, and most people would fail because it takes a lot of money to invest in a new business, and a lot of time also. I did not want to sacrifice more money or more time. So I thought that, I do not really feel like starting a business, but I want to have passive income that would be equivalent to my active income. At the time, I had no idea how that would happen. So a few months later, I came across a YouTube video. The YouTuber on this video said that she sells a couple of products on Amazon. And first I was like, Amazon? And I know that I buy stuff from Amazon all the time, and they're known for those cheap products. And I was thinking, okay, you sell something and you make like 50 cents or $1 for a product. How many products do you have to sell every month? It doesn't make any business sense to me. But I continued to watch that video, and what she said suddenly became interesting to me. She said that she was purchasing her product for 30 or 50 cents, and she could sell them on Amazon for like $12 or $10. And then she was saying, if you could just make $10 for one sale and you sell 10 items a day, to me, selling 10 items a day doesn't sound like a lot. And in the past, I didn't know that it was possible to actually make $10 out of those cheap products. This video really enlightened me. I realized that it was actually possible, and I realized that you really don't need to have 5,000 products to sell. So the next few months, I spent every second of my free time learning about Amazon business. I found a lot of videos online teaching you how to do it. I watched every video that is out there, and I felt that I was ready. So I told myself I will invest $2,500. I just used the credit card. I spent $2,500 on my first product. And my thought at that time was that, worst comes worst, if I lose all the money, I can totally pay off this $2,500 loan on my credit card. I have the money, but I just don't feel like spending my own money. I want to use other people's money and see if I could start this business with $0. So I did that and launched my first product. I think it was about March of 2017, and within 3 months, my product was selling at $10,000 a month. It was just one product, and I was really blown away because I really did not expect it. I thought that I would be happy if I could make a few $100s on the side, and maybe 10 years from now I would maybe quit my job. But it was growing really fast. My approach toward this business is this: energetically, I did not want to put any weight on this business. I wanted to feel like, whether or not it becomes successful, I would be happy either way. And I think that is the best place for you to start any new project. If you think, this has to work out, sometimes it creates a lot of mental pressure. It creates a lot of pressure and stress. And of course, that actually works for some people, but it just doesn't work for me. So I just felt like I want to be as light as possible, energetically. However, strategically, I gave it all. I really gave it all. I gave all of my time, all of my energy, all of my focus to this business because I knew that there is so much to learn. It's not just sitting there meditating about it. Amazon is so complicated. If you don't learn it, you are not going to succeed because you also have a lot of competition. You know that 95% of people probably wouldn't succeed in this business. I designed my product, I designed my logos. I really put in a lot of creative energy, creative effort into this. If you ask me what is the number one key to succeeding on Amazon, I would tell you that to be unique, because Amazon is filled with products that are exactly the same, and you want to create something that can stand out, and that's the only way to really create long-term success. About 3 months into my business, there was something at work that I really felt like that was not a match to me. And at the same time, I did have other consulting opportunities. I thought, why don't I just take the leap of faith and end my life as a full-time employee to somebody? That was a pretty scary move because my business was still young. I did have some other consulting opportunities, but I didn't know if it was going to work out. But I felt that if I wanted to become independent, to become financially free, I have to cut the tie between me and my full-time employment. Even though that full-time employment seemed so nice, it was like a golden cage. I have to get out. Not long after I quit my job, my one and only product I was selling at about $10,000 a month now is only selling $8,000 a month. And the next month it was selling at $6,000 a month. So I realized that it really was not as simple, as easy as I thought. And I was able to launch a product, but I still hadn't figured out how to make it a long-term success, how to have it create residual passive income. So I had to invest in some education. I bought some courses here and there, and some was good, some was not that good. And also I networked with a lot of people doing this Amazon thing, and I've learned so much. So in the second half of 2017, I was able to really graduate from my first product and move on to my future products. And through this time, I experienced a hurricane that created a major delay in my product launch schedule, and I had something that happened that almost killed my entire new product. I've been through so much ups and downs in this business, so it's not really all rosy and just one straight way to success. There are many times I think that I could have just quit and go back to my job. So I went through a lot of ups and downs in 2017. by the end of 2017, I was finally at a place in my business where I could be making $20,000 a month, and then it got a little easier. I'm not saying that there's no problem at all. There are problems all along. Even today, it's impossible to have a business that does not have any problems. But I must say that starting from 2018, things start to get a little easier. Around June, July 2018, I was asking myself, do I want to reinvest all the money I've made in this business and expand it and make it like $1 million business or $2 million business? At that time, I felt like, I had the knowledge to pursue that route. However, that route does take more time, more commitment, and also more cash flow. Now, another thing that kind of bothering me a little bit is that I realized that I really do not have any passion for any of my products. I'm selling these products because I study the market. I'm selling what the market wants to buy, but I am not really creating any impact with these little products. I started to realize that, my true calling is probably creating a more lasting impact in people's life. And I was asking myself again, playfully, what should I do? Do I want to devote the rest of my life into growing a huge e-commerce business? Or do I want to really follow my heart? And now that I have the time, I have the passive income, I have the financial freedom, isn't this a golden opportunity for me to pursue something that my heart truly wants to do? I'm so grateful for this Amazon business because it gives me the confidence. It really taught me so much about marketing. It taught me so much about everything, about being a business owner, about problem solving, about perseverance. So that's where I am right now with my Amazon business. It's still going well, but I'm not consciously expanding it. I'm trying to keep it where it is so it creates enough income for me and so I can have the time to devote into growing my Choosing Gratitude brand. Why Amazon? I don't think Amazon is right for everybody, to be very honest. I really don't think that anybody can just come on this platform and suddenly make a lot of money. But I will say that, Amazon is the largest shopping platform in the entire world, especially here in the United States. And also, even if you're not living in the United States, I know a lot of people who don't live in the US, then they can still sell on Amazon.com. And also the beauty of Amazon is that you don't have to sit at home and wrap your product and take it to the post office. Let's say you order 1,000 pieces of your product, just send them straight to the Amazon warehouse and they will fulfill it for you. They will do customer service for you. They will do return for you. So in a way, it's a total hands-off business. You can have a lot of freedom and a lot of time to do whatever you want. And if you're traveling, you don't have to worry about who is going to take your products to the post office. And also it's scalable. If you really have the passion for creating a lot of wealth, for creating a scalable business, this is something that you can do and scale it to $10 million. I know people in this field who started with zero and 3 years later, they have a $10 million business and they can sell the business for $8 million. And that's somebody I have personally met. You do remember that Amazon comes with risks because obviously a lot of people invest too much money into their inventory and they end up having no money left. And so I wouldn't recommend you to invest your entire life saving into this. I would encourage you to use some of the money that you can afford to lose and invest into the product. And don't play it so desperately to succeed in any kind of business. 60 to 70% of the game is really in the mind. It's having the right mindset. And the other 30 to 40% is specific knowledge and skills for the business. And if you take a good course, that course will give you the skills that's needed for that business, but you are still not guaranteed to succeed because you may or may not have the 60 and to 70% of the game, right? The mindset. And how do you cultivate mindset? Every day I get up, I speak positive affirmation about my business. I ask for the help from the universe to run my business. I visualize the success of my business, and also I offer gratitude for my business. And these are the crucial things that I do that make it possible for me to run my business and give me this lifestyle that I desired. If you are part of my gratitude tribe, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel and click that notification bell. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, there is a link in the description down below that will take you to my calendar. And if you have any questions about Amazon or starting a business, feel free to drop your question in the comment down below, and I will try to address your questions, even if they are not related to law of attraction. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.